Hi, so once again, so you are going to discuss a topic about business process outsourcing for contact center services SE2 course of TESTA. So first, let us define what is business process outsourcing or BPO. So BPO is a subset of outsourcing that involves the contracting of the operations and responsibilities of a specific business functions or processes to a third-party service provider. It is primarily used to refer to the outsourcing of the business processing services to an outside firm, replacing in-house services with labor from an outside firm. So we have two BPO categories. So the first one is we have the back office outsourcing, and number two is the front office outsourcing. So just to define what are the back office and front office outsourcing. Okay, so when you say back office, so eto yung mga tagagawa, alright, behind the scenes. So in short, they are a group of people, alright, who work for the BPO, who does all the paperworks. Like for example, if they need to send a bill to the customer, so the back office people will be the one to do it. So in short, hindi sila kumakausap sa mga customers. That's why they are in the back office. Unlike in the front office, okay? So sila yung mga laging kumakausap sa customers. So let's just say that we used to call them the voiced, okay? Voiced accounts. Okay? So kaya tinatawag na front office kasi sila yung parang pinaka frontliner. So sila yung kumakausap sa mga customers. Now, these are the types of BPO. So we have offshore outsourcing, onshore outsourcing, and nearshore outsourcing. So dun muna tayo sa offshore outsourcing. So when you say offshore outsourcing, so it is a practice of hiring an external organization to perform some business functions in a country other than the one where the products or services are actually developed or manufactured. So in short, pag sinabing offshore, okay, so mag-hire sila ng external organization na malayo doon mismo sa bansa nila. Alright? Especially doon sa bansa na malayo kung saan sila nag-develop or nag-manufacture ng product and service nila. So just like in the Philippines, right? Or let's say, for example, HP or Hewlett Packard. So let's just say that the headquarters or their headquarters is located in Florida. So let's say dun minamanufacture yung mga parts nila, right, and the computers. So they will try to employ or to get a call center from the Philippines. Okay? So sila yung magiging support, whether for their sales or for technical support or what you call these business function. So basically, we are offshore outsourced. Okay? Now here are the basic types of offshore outsourcing. So we have the ITO or the information technology outsourcing, and then we also have the BPO, which is somewhat known to us. So it covers things like running call centers, processing insurance claims, everything. And we also have the software research and development. So ibig sabihin nito, alright, so they can actually develop software even if they don't really uh, go there physically. Alright, so probably they just talk about it over some video conferencing or whatsoever. And then we also have the KPO or the knowledge process outsourcing, which covers things that require a higher skill set, such as reading x rays, performing investment research on stocks and bonds, handling the account functions for a business, or executing engineering design projects. So, in short, ito naman yung tipo ng ina-outsource naman nila yung mga expert. Pero again, they don't really have to be physically there doon sa bansa. Alright? So again, they may just talk probably in video conferences or messengers or Viber. Pero most likely yan, mga video conferencing yan. Next, let us define what is onshore outsourcing. So onshore outsourcing, or also what we call domestic outsourcing, is obtaining of services from someone outside the company, but within the same country. So when we say offshore outsourcing, di ba, we obtain services from people or companies outside the country. So onshore naman, alright, outside the company, but within the same country. So let me give an example. So let's have PLDT, diba? So we know that PLDT is, let's say, one of the most popular telecommunications service provider in the Philippines. But did you know that they also outsource? So in the sense that, for example, diba, instead na mga sarili nilang technician or sarili ng empleyado ng technician ang magkakabit ng landline at ng internet ninyo. Alright? Did you know that ina-outsource pa nila yon? Okay, so ibig sabihin parang they actually hire an external company which only does those things or do those things. Alright? For example, yung pagkakabit nga ng modem, pag-check ng connection, pagse-set up ng network. So, yun lang yung part na hinahire nilang the services. And they pay them, alright, per project basis. So, in short, so medyo makakatipid talaga ang PLDT kasi they don't really have to do or to hire someone who can stay for longer kasi nga, yung trabaho na yan ay magtatagal. Kasi yun ang service nila eh. But then, they just choose to outsource it. Para ang babayaran lang nila ay per project. Unlike kung pag-employ sila ng mga technicians, nasasahuran nila for quite some time, syempre magiging regular yung mga yun. Magkakaroon ng mga benefits. So, mas magastos. Actually, that's the whole point. Okay, the whole point of outsourcing. This is to save money. And this is also the same reason why other companies, let's say from overseas, would actually outsource from other countries. Siyempre, hahanap lang sila ng bansa na mababa lang yung rate ng sahod, right? Let's say, for example, sa Canada, let's just say that an agent is earning around $20 an hour. And $20 is actually 1,000 pesos sa atin. Eh kung tutuusin yung 1,000 pesos na yan, ay sahod na yan ng isang ahente rito sa buong maghapon. So imagine, per hour, they can actually save 8 agents who are working per day. So kung 8 hours na shift yon, so that would be like around 64 agents yung nasisave nila. Alright? Kumbaga parang dapat pang 64 agents yung sahod na yon, pero nasisave nila yon. Alright? Kasi 1,000 a day lang yung ahente dito sa Pilipinas eh. Eh doon, yung isang oras na $20, 1,000 na agad. So, imagine, an agent na native sa kanila is earning around, like $160. That's per day. Alright? So, medyo mas mahal talaga. And you multiply that by 50 and that's, I think, it's quite really, really high. Kumbaga, sahod na yun ng 8 ahente rito sa isang araw. Diba? So, yan yung onshore outsourcing. Next, what is nearshore outsourcing? So, nearshoring is the transfer of business or IT processes to companies in a nearby country, often sharing a border with your own country, where both parties expect to benefit from one or more of the following dimensions of proximity, like example, geographic, temporal or the time zone, cultural, linguistic, economical, political, and historical linkages. So the service work that is being sourced may be a business process or software development. Like, for example, there are some Malaysians who are working in Singapore, alright? So parang yung kanilang business and IT processes are being transferred in Singapore, alright? So siguro they benefit from the economic growth for their company. Kasi syempre, medyo maganda ang economy sa Singapore, 'di ba? That's why most Malaysians would move their businesses there. Okay? So, yun. Sample lang naman yun. Next, these are the types of services being offered by BPO. Okay? So, BPO may offer customer support services, like in call centers, 'di ba? Technical support services, still under call centers. We have support services, telemarketing services, employee IT help desk services. And then we also have insurance processing, policy maintenance and management data entry services, or data processing services. So they may also offer scanning, OCR with editing and indexing services, and of course, internet, online, or web research. So basically, yan yung mga services na pwedeng i-offer ng BPO. Alright, so with that, I think that's everything that you need for today. So yan lamang po ang ating topic ngayon. So please watch out for our next topic. So thank you and goodbye.